Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Go Veer, Go Home. Today we're going to do something that I have not done in quite some time. It's an unboxing. So I've got this Athearn ready to roll Ontario Northland crane. These just hit shelves and I was able to get my hands on one. So we're going to open it up, we're going to take a look, and we're going to see just how cool this thing is. All right, so taking a look, obviously it's kind of a new design that Athearn has set forward for their rolling stock and whatnot. This is part of the Ready to Roll collection, and as you can see, it's the crane is number 503, and it does come with the little other car in there. Don't really have too much information about this, although it is prototypical for Ontario Northland to have one of these. It's a 200-ton crane and a tender. So let's see if we can crack this thing open here. Now, most stores that are selling these will have them for anywhere between $90 to $110 Canadian. It's not including tax and all that fun stuff, right? Let's see. So you get the boom car, which is the smaller one, I'm assuming. There's all your exploded parts to it. Very nice. Just in case anything falls off. And the 200-ton crane. Neat. And a little Athearn pamphlet, so you can sign up to get news and whatnot. All right, so let's get this thing out of the plastic. I mean, it is just plastic. They don't really go all out here with the padding, but everything inside is wrapped up real nice with the soft plastic. So I'm gonna open this up and we'll be right back. All right, so I got the front cover off, and I'm so nervous about this thing because I mean, we've got, you know, the strings and whatnot here, and this is all loose, right? Because it's a crane. I should be able to pull this out. Yep. Okay, so maybe we'll take a look at the boom car first. So there's nothing too special about this. It's basically like a flat car with, you know, some stanchions sticking up there. Metal wheels, metal couplers, a couple of little grab irons that are separately applied, both ends, and also both sides. It does have the Ontario Northland markings on it, and this is boom car 3336. I believe that there was only one set of numbers done for the Ontario Northland, so this is like, if you get this car, this is what you get. And the same thing with the crane. It was only 503, number 503 that was done. But you can get the CN. The CN had one of these as well. And I believe there might have been another road name, but I believe that Ontario Northland and CN would be the only ones that would probably interest me. Let's get the crane out now. I know this is going to be very difficult. It's very, okay, gotta be very careful. This is very, very nice. It's very bright too. I love, like, obviously the passenger cars in the Ontario Northland look just like this, with the white sides and the blue top with yellow bits to it. So taking a look, okay, we've got obviously our parts here. This does go up and down. I'm pretty sure that there's a way to kind of do this. I don't really know how. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be on a swivel, but it doesn't swivel, so I am not too sure. I might have to take a look and see if there's any information as to how to adjust this or to make it go up and down or anything. And you also have the heavyweight trucks that are on there. So it's a 6-axle, which is really nice. And like I wonder, like that, you know, that goes like that. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to adjust these and, you know, make that go up and down. I really like, it looks like it's on a swivel, right? Like where it turns. Oh, there we go. It's really stiff. So that does turn. Neat. Okay. That's very tight. Huh. If I can take a look at the bottom here without ruining anything. Okay, so there's no screws or anything on the bottom except for whatever holds the trucks and the couplers on. Paint is very sharp. But I'm not too sure how all that gets adjusted. Like if I wanted the hook to come down, there's no real way to do that. Okay, let's get this thing on the tracks, where we'll take a look at both of them set up together. Okay, so there you go. There's your set there. Brake wheels on the front here, so that it can lock it in place. Obviously, it doesn't actually get locked into place, but we can pretend. Yeah, it looks great. The coupler kind of sucks, but nothing that a couple of KDs can't fix. Yeah, I don't know if it's, I don't think it has to do with the height of the couplers. I think they just are weird. I don't know, it just seemed, well, yeah, the height of one of them is much higher, like, yeah, see? Like, I didn't do anything there. Come on, get back here. So that's kind of off-putting. Very strange. Okay, yeah, sure. And there's not even a magnetic uncoupler underneath that, so that's kind of weird. I'm gonna take a box car and I'm gonna see how, not that you'll really see a box car with this, but I'm just curious to see if it's the boom car that's too low. I don't have really a measuring tool where I can measure the coupler's height. So I'm just gonna pin it up here with, there we go. Well, see, now that seems to be at the same height, so I doubt that these two would come apart. But when you take a look at the other side, that doesn't seem right. I'd probably use this for like a mow service, which is perfect because I've got a bunch of gondolas. And can't forget the caboose as well. So it might just be the middle coupler. That's very odd. Like it ran away again. Because everything else seems like it's a decent height. It's just the middle, those two couplers there. Now, I know that's how it's supposed to go because that's how it was put into the box. So that, yeah, that leaves little to be desired when the two cars, when their main function is to be connected together and they don't even stay together. That, there you go, automatic release. Yeah, that's no good. So I'll have to trade up those couplers. I'm not sure what's going on with Athearn and their couplers now, but I think KD should just be a standard at this point. KD needs to work with more of these manufacturers to get decent stuff right out the gate instead of making us have to upgrade everything. I know it's part of the hobby experience, but that's a terrible experience right there. So I don't know, we'll take a look and we'll see what else we can do here. But here's my final thoughts. Okay, so when it comes to Athearn, they've put out a lot of excellent quality stuff. Their locomotives are top-notch, and obviously they use the Tsunami sound, which is also very nice sound. But in some cases, some of the rolling stock could be a little bit better. Now, is this really considered ready to roll? I mean, you've got metal wheels, metal couplers, you've got grab irons and extra detail parts. But, I mean, I'm still going to have to do like an overhaul just to really make this thing work properly for me. Kind of sad, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. The paint, very crisp. As you can see, it stands out real well, and I don't see any blemishes or anything like that. The letters on the cars are crisp, very nice. Even on the smaller car here, where you've got all the fine lettering down there and the identification marks. I would have loved to have been able to adjust this if there was a way. I still don't know if there's a way to do that, and they gave zero instructions how to work it in the box. So either it's supposed to stay like this forever and not do anything, or something else. I don't know. This seems very tight, and the fact that I really have to like give her just to turn that is kind of tough to get by as well. Of course, you don't want it swinging when you go around a corner, but at the same time, because this is so high, I'm very worried about tunnels, underpass, my helix, bridges for that matter. I'd have to really test it out and take it around on a test run to see how much will actually work with this and if I can get around my layout with it. It might not be ideal for everybody, but I think it's a nice piece to have, even if it is just sitting in your yard and ready for service, even if it never really goes into service. It's just, it can be a very nice detail piece or part of the scenery. But, I wish it had a bit more function to it. You know what I mean? And obviously the couplers, I don't know what's going on here still, but I'll have to swap those out. So that's it. That's my thought. My thoughts on that. Could be better. You know what I mean? I'm not thrilled for the fact that this was announced almost a year ago, I guess. I was really excited. I was really wanting to get one of these, and it's not every day when a nice Ontario Northland model hits the shelf. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of that. But this might even just turn out to be something that goes into my display case, because as far as function goes, it's kind of lacking that. But it's still a nice model. But this has been another review or unboxing. I'm Go Via or Go Home. If you're interested in getting one of these, check with your local dealer. Again, they also have CN as a road name, so that's definitely another option for you. But until next time, I've got a train to catch.